off than you.
For
That's all I
sure.
can put. That's how I can put that shit.
Yeah.
That's how I can put it. But it's like how do I say this delicately? Hold on a second. Oh, I can hear him. Hold on. Hold on a second. I can hear myself. I can hear myself. Oh, that's what. Okay, so how I can put this whole documentary into perspective is if you're having a bad day, you fighting with your girl, or you got laid off from your job, or you're trying to find a new one, right? Or I don't know. Worst case scenario, you know, you trying to knock on heaven's door for some apparent reason. The the YouTube safe word, I
Yeah.
guess that's how you can put it, right?
Yeah.
I would say to watch this documentary and then come back to me.
Okay, so my question was, what was the point of him doing this? Okay, what was your takeaway from it?
I'm a, you know what? That's a good question. And here's what I'm going to say to this. And I know there's going to be some people that are going to say a lot of things about this, but everybody involved, and this is my opinion, everybody involved is a piece of shit. Okay, and I mean everybody from
Okay.
EDP to the people that did it. Okay, now here's what I'm going to say. I am in no defense of anybody, no one. Okay, I don't commend Alex Rosen for catching EDP 445. I
Mm-hmm.
don't like EDP 445. I've
Mm-hmm.
seen his content. His content has been garbage. He is a garbage person. I always knew that EDP was a garbage human being. All
Mm-hmm.
right. Gideon, he's a piece of shit. Skeeter, he's a piece of shit. The only one, the only one I liked in that whole documentary was Chris Hansen,
Okay.
because Chris Hansen said it best. This whole thing was a clown show.
Okay.
And I agree with him on that. I agree with everything that Chris Hansen said. I agree with the lawyers that said stuff about EDP doing this sort of documentary. Why would you snitch on yourself?
So,
I Go ahead, go ahead.
okay, so now he's not under investigation, right? So he's pretty much he's scot free until
So he can be he so here's the thing. He can still be persecuted until
okay.
next year. He
Okay.
can be persecuted until next year. God forbid he kicks the bucket before then, because the nigga don't got that much time to live, you know. So unless God gives him an Uno reverse card, right, and say, "Nah, I want you to live so you can, you know, get your Fleece Johnson on," right?
Yeah.
That's the only way I can see this happening. You cannot, because the thing about it is, and I don't know if people have been paying attention, but ever since 2013, you know what I'm saying? So like revenge corn, the rights to revenge corn,
Mm-hmm.
the rights to having like, like you have like a certain amount of time to persecute somebody,
Yeah.
and that extended to like 10. If you've been paying attention to the laws, and I don't think anybody really has, is that you have a window of time between, I guess, 10 to 15 years when it happened
Mm-hmm.
to persecute somebody,
Okay.
okay? Or the person persecutes themselves, right?
Okay.
Now, this is if you're paying attention, because I've always been, ears to the streets with what's been going on for the last 20 years, 30 years, honestly, right? I'm 31 years old. I just turned, well, I've been 31 for almost a month, but my ears to the street when it comes to laws like this. Because the thing about it is that you got to think about it as if you're going to have children,
Mm-hmm.
right? Well, here, think about it two ways. Two ways. If you're going to have children, number one, or number two, and this is for the men, right? This is for the fellas. Um, if you gonna get hit with a Me Too case,
Right.
right? So you got to have your ear to the street. And I'm not saying you did something or anything else like that. I'm just saying as a man, like these women will come out here and say, oh you did this, you did that, you got videos of me and all this other shit. And I'm just like, okay, uh, yeah, you got to protect yourself. Men out here
Yeah.
just doing what they do, and then they get a Me Too case or something else happens to them. You get a subpoena or some shit, and then what? You know what I'm saying? Like I
Right.
no other way of me saying that.
Yeah.
So I've already been privy to like you have but so much time to get your story straight, to get the facts straight, to save your receipts, because the black manosphere always preach that to save your receipts, right? So like right then and there, you have to like think about it those kinds of ways. And in EDP's case, like I mean, the guy's a walking basket case, but everybody around him is a piece of shit. So it's like, how can you really put this guy away? You know? I mean, I would just say let nature take its course, but you know.
Oh, so let me ask you, why did Rosen's case against him fall apart? So what did he do wrong?
The thing that he did wrong was he went after EDP first. He initiated the conversation.
Oh, okay.
So this is where everybody kind of, gets on to Alex Rosen's case, because they already had, EDP on the ropes already, because it is already because in the documentary there was already a rival YouTuber that had dirt on him.
Mm-hmm.
And then the worst case scenario, and here's the thing with the YouTuber. So I blame Alex Rosen, and I also blame the YouTuber that found out about EDP and not
Okay.
going to the authorities first.
Okay. Okay.
He went to Alex Rosen, and Alex Rosen created a decoy. And instead of EDP going for the bait, he then goes and says he initiated it first.
Mm-hmm.
So they already knew that this guy was already a problem, but they can't persecute him because he made the first move.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So
So in instances
that in and
like
of
that,
itself,
so it's best that they reach out to the decoy first or to the fake kid.
yeah, that's
Okay.
how Chris Hansen. See if you see, but people don't. So people. Here's the thing about Chris Hansen. This is why Chris Hansen is the OG of the shit. Chris Hansen makes the decoys, and the decoys fall for the bait. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So when they contact Chris Hansen, they already took the bait. In order to actively
Gotcha.
create a successful sting, you create the bait. It's like a bait and switch, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Gotta have
Yeah.
the hook, gotta have the bait, and let the fish go for the bait.
Mm-hmm.
But if you are saying we have shit on you, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to create a decoy and contact you first, you initiated it.
Mm-hmm.
So that right then and there puts Alex Rosen in a very what's the word? It's a very sticky situation.
Mm-hmm.
He's already in hot water for that. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? It
Okay.
does not matter that you put people away for you doing the exact same thing that EDP 445 did. What you did was literally you're telling the world that you don't know what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
Even though you have successfully put a few hundred people away, there's one still out there,
Mm-hmm.
and you're at fault for that.
Okay. Okay.
That's how I took that. If you're going to make a sting, learn from the greats. Learn from Chris Hansen. In fact, Chris Hansen's movie is about to come out next month,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Prime time. Yeah. 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 Robert
Yeah,
Pattinson.
prime
Yeah.
time. I'm
Yeah.
I'm I'm gonna be foot that I'm gonna be seating ass when that movie comes out. Cause I don't take these YouTube predator catchers seriously. I don't.
Well, I
because
think the good
crit,
thing about this is EDP he can't help himself. He'll mess up again. It's just a matter of time because he can't help himself.
here's the thing about EDP is either he messes up or he dies. He kicks the bucket because because according to him, he only has 5 years left to live. It's been 4,
Oh,
so it's only a matter of
so he don't
time.
give a damn anyway. Okay, he
He
about
don't
to
give a
bang out.
damn.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, he about to go meet his maker, or at least I don't
Mm,
know. I don't
mm,
know, Satan, devil, whatever you fucking worship. But
mm-hmm,
that in of itself. But see, and this is why I'm like, I never took Alex Rosen seriously because the fact of the matter is this: how can you call yourself a predator catcher and you, as a predator catcher, did not learn the first thing? Let make the bait, but let the predator catch the bait.
yeah,
How did you not do that? How did you not know this?
yeah,
I think that when people found out the allegations on EDP 445, they didn't go to the police.
mm-hmm.
That's what you should have
Should
first
have
done.
done. Yeah,
You should
yeah,
have went to the police and did that.
yeah.
But everybody is so hungry to get their name out there, and I get it for YouTube and being, a predator catcher. Everyone wants to be the next Chris Hansen. I
Mm-hmm,
get that.
mm-hmm.
But if you're not learning from the greats, I don't know what you're doing.
That's crazy.
But here's the thing about Alex Rosen. He's a piece of garbage. Alex Rosen was hand in hand with a Chud the Builder on Fresh and Fit, calling black people the N word. What makes you think I want to Gideon friends with him? What makes you think I'm going to take any of y'all seriously?
Mm-hmm.
I, these people, like, oh, I didn't know Alex Rosen was a white supremacist. You didn't know that? He on Twitter right now. He getting roasted on Twitter right now, talking about OnlyFans girls need to repent to Jesus Christ and all that. Nigga, aren't you? Nigga, you're on the EDP 445 documentary,
Mm.
looking like a fool, mind you. 2.1 million people, actually 2.7 million people, because I watched it, acting a fool. And this is on his name too. Screw being self-employed. Screw being self-employed. My nigga, you out here being a predator catcher and you're on Twitter talking about OnlyFans chicks, clown show, Gideon, being a coon, catching predators, then him getting arrested, clown, Skeeter, clown. None of these YouTubers. Listen. I don't take EDP seriously. I think he should be in jail.
Mm-hmm.
But the people that are out here doing all this, yeah, Bennett Johnson, bad optics. Don't understand the first thing about optics. Don't even care. So at this point, I say, you know what? EDP saying all that shit. Well, what do you expect? He's walking free. What do you expect from the guy?
Wow. Okay. Okay. Well, thank you for that
But
because
they had, but if there's one, but if there's one thing, hold on a second. But if
yeah.
there's one thing about that shit that I found even a bigger clown show was when they had Christian Weston Chandler on an interview on EDP 445's. That I shit you not, Christian Weston Chandler, the guy that made Sonic Chew, the guy that had all of them toys, and his grandfather died, and
Yeah.
he
Yeah.
he he went to jail for banging his mom, and you have him on EDP 445's documentary. What the fuck? Op, the optics in this documentary. The the optics in this documentary, bro. Oh man, me and my girlfriend were just it was it was terrible. That's all I could tell you, man. It was just clown show all around, man.
Yeah.
I mean, even Chris Hansen of all people, I could tell you. Like Chris Hansen's like face in this whole documentary was like,
Oh,
why
I'm
am
sure
I
he was
here?
annoyed. I'm sure. Yeah.
He was he was very annoyed. Like, why am I
Yeah.
here?
Yeah.
Like you can even like even when he was interviewing EDP 445, he was just like, I
Yeah.
would listen, not me, because if it was me, and he said it to EDP, he was like, man, if you were on
Yeah.
Dateline with
I would have had. Yeah.
NBC,
Yeah.
your ass
Yeah.
would be in jail.
You'd be in jail right now
Your
if I
ass
was on
would
the
be in
case.
jail.
Yeah.
If I was on
Okay.
the case, you wouldn't be talking to me.
That's crazy.
I mean,
Let's
it
move.
was a clock.
Let's
Go
move on
ahead, go
to
ahead, go ahead.
our next subject. So, what did Eric July do this time? What did he say this time? Because I checking it out with him.
Okay, so you know, I you see, all of this. You see, Young Ripper needs to know when to shut the hell up. Okay, he needs to go. He needs to just sell his shit and just walk. Okay, because for me, right, for me,
Mm-hmm.
I'm sitting here like, you do not need to be talking politics with anybody. So how did this all start? So just to give people context, so everyone was talking about how Marvel was dropping, black characters and all of
Mm-hmm.
the contracts that they had with Blade and all that. They scrapped them. Now we only get a Black Panther. I guess. I guess if you want to throw a dog a bone. And now you got all these, so from like Antonio talks to all these like pro black people talking about how um oh, Marvel doesn't care about black people. I'm like, for me personally, I'm like, okay, so Marvel doesn't care. Marvel doesn't care. And this is what
Okay.
I've been saying for a long time. People should be, making their own shit. And then Eric July comes out of nowhere, right, and starts calling black people beggars. Okay, this dude out here calling people beggars, right? And I'm like, nigga, okay, listen. He's talking about he's talking about people being beggars, right? Oh, you guys just want a Marvel to give you something to make Marvel, bend the whim of your liberal stuff and all that. You should make your own shit. If there's anything that we don't know about Young Ripper now, is that if Eric was not on the right wing because he's a part of the Blaze, right? If Eric was not a part of the Blaze, or if Eric July, didn't kowtow to what was it? What was their name? Geeks and Gamers. If he wasn't on Neurotic or Geeks and Gamers, he would be seeing the exact same shit that most of these independent black content creators or animators are saying currently. Now,
Okay.
for me, I'm like, you shouldn't have said jack shit. Honestly, you should not have even put your hat in the ring, because if you already, right, if you have something that's already successful like ISOM and the Rippaverse, right, then bow out. Let people advertise the Rippaverse, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That would have been a good that would have been a good segue to be like, okay, we got Eric July. You know what I'm saying? That this is the Rippaverse. I think we should get behind it. This nigga comes out with 2 to 3 videos calling black people beggars. Just another. I said, listen, bro. I'm gonna be fair. I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be honest with you. Who and honestly, who gives a shit? Who gives an actual shit about the Rippaverse? Who cares about ISOM? You still got Ethan Van Sciver doing videos on
Is
on
he
on
still?
Eric July.
Listen, I unfollowed all
He's
of
still
them. All of them. I couldn't.
still doing it.
Are you
Still doing
serious?
it. This dude, he's still doing it.
That's
Can't
unhealthy.
can't get can't get Eric July's dick out of his mouth. That's why
That
I unfollowed all of them. But
that's
the fact
unhealthy.
of the matter is this. But the fact of the matter is this. Well, I mean, they're so far to the right, you can't talk to them. They're so far to the right, you can't talk to them. And you trying to do this, right? And you trying to do this. What does this really do for you? What does this do for your business? Nothing. It does nothing for you. You shouldn't have never said anything about Marvel be or black people being beggars. Should have never said that because now you kicking yourself in the foot. You kicking your own independent universe down anyway. And I guess that's how Young Ripper wants it, or at least from my standpoint or from my take, is that that's how. I mean, you want to be so down with the far right, or you want to be so down with the nerds that are, or with the chuds so bad. But look at what the white people look at what these white men are going through. Having crash outs over the Odyssey, right? Having crash outs over Toy Story 5, having aneurysms over Marvel characters.
Yeah, he's turned into a Marvel actor. They just can't. You just can't be quiet. You're killing your own project. Just be quiet. He's turned into a Mark Ruffalo, a Brie Larson. Just be quiet. Gina Carano. Just be quiet. Um, okay, okay, okay.
This is what I'm talking about, man. I listen. I know we've been off of the Young Ripper thing, but he
I mean, I still
decides
hope to
to.
have a conversation with him one day. Just just one. Just
Trust me. he him and his ilk. I know he hasn't been on Nerdrotic or anything like that. But
oh, he hasn't been there in
let's
a
be.
good while. No, they got him. They got them a new the little biracial Negro. They don't need Eric July anymore.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
that's what usually happens.
yeah. He got
The
his weight up,
moment,
and now he don't. Yeah, he got him a new little pet. Wow.
yeah, it's like what makes you think that? I mean, it's like what makes you? Hey man, you a dime a dozen. You know, black men that want to be kowtowing to us. There's one in the wing, and
Mm-hmm.
that's kind of how they see it. But I mean,
Mm-hmm.
that's just it's the world we live in. As I tell you, black men, just what which way Western black man. All right. I don't know if you. That's all I can tell you. I listen. I don't know if you've gotten the notice yet, but I did get my notice on my YouTube studio.
I got it.
Did you get? Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That YouTube doing what YouTube does.
Listen,
The
YouTube is
new
going to be the
360 deal.
reason. YouTube's going to be the reason why it's no longer around. It's going to be YouTube's fault, not a competitor. It's going to be YouTube.
Mhm. Oh, I listen. Whomever makes a listen, Rumble ain't shit. I'm telling you this right now, and I'm not saying that because I love YouTube. Rumble ain't shit. There
I'm
is
not watching.
no.
Yeah, I don't watch. I don't go to Rumble. All I do is dump my uploads there, and I leave. I set it and forget it. I don't even.
Yep.
If I got money owed, I
Like
don't even. I wouldn't
whomever.
know because I don't go check. Yeah, yeah.
Like it's like whomever is gonna make the next YouTube, that's who everyone's gonna go to because now what they're saying on YouTube's end, because I just got the thing, the new one on my new channel. They're saying that now for unless if you say you agree to the new contract, which is you. I mean, this is for new creators, but I think even for the old creators, you have to have a certain threshold now.
You got
And
yeah.
if you don't meet the certain threshold, and that's the 360 deal right there. So they're saying, so what I read was that YouTube said that if you have at least what was it, 8,000 watch hours
You need at
and
least
a
eight. Yeah,
thousand sub,
yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck?
You know how many channels are just going to sit in limbo? Not they're not going to be able to hit half of those metrics. And you know what? To be honest with you, I'm okay with that because I remember when they lowered it. Remember we were all complaining when they lowered the requirements. We're like it's too easy. It's too easy because we done put
Yeah.
in the work. So I'm okay. I don't give a fuck. I'm okay with this. I hate this. I
So
hate to
I
be that
said,
guy.
So I said this. I said, you know what? I'm gonna make my Patreon. I'm gonna make my Patreon soon because when the time comes, the time will come.
Yeah.
And for a lot of so there was a I don't know if you know this YouTuber, but his name is Rebel Taxi. He recently just got demonetized.
Okay.
Rebel Taxi has been on this shit for at least a good decade. When YouTube came out, he has done like he does what I do, but
Hmm.
he does it with animation and all that. They
Oh,
got him
okay.
for they got him for because they demonetized him for what did they say? Uh they said it was like not family content or some shit like that.
Mm,
So now they're getting animators.
mm,
That's a bad sign. Now he's not because the thing about YouTube now is that they're trying to tackle a lot of niche channels for like AI slop and all that,
yeah, yeah.
and I'm just like, how the hell? So okay, now I see. It's misleading family content. So content that intentionally or unintentionally could attract young minors and families, but contains mature themes such as sexual content or violence. And I'm just like, well, damn, that can be anybody,
Hmm.
really. To be quite honest with you,
Yeah.
I mean, they're attacking anime. Listen, there might be a day where they attack me next again.
Well,
I just got.
here's what you gotta start doing. You gotta start scrubbing your channel every couple of months. Start knocking. That's why I'm about to go back and knock off these lives, move these lives elsewhere. Maybe a couple of these videos, knock these videos off because you don't know where it's gonna come from. You don't know what how they're gonna get you. You know.
And the thing is that they don't even give you warning anymore. Like what
Mm-mm.
video did it, and all this.
They
It's like
never tell you
what
what
video
the
did it,
problem was. No, they never have. They'll never tell you
and
what
I'm
exactly.
sitting here, and I'm sitting here like there needs to be a competitor now, like because YouTube. Listen, I agree that YouTube is the Studio 7. I get it. Everybody wants to become a YouTuber. I mean, you got TikTok. Everybody wants to be a TikToker. I get it. You know, and I appreciate YouTube for keeping me on for this long. You know what I'm saying?
The only
Thank
real
God for the
competitor at
YouTube.
this point is if Amazon or Netflix decides to say, you know what, pay us $50 a month, come stream over here. I'll jump over there in a heartbeat.
Yeah, I'll take
I
that.
would
Listen, I'll take the three. I'll take the Netflix
I would
360 deal.
happily pay $50 a month to stream on Netflix. Happily, I would
Yeah,
leave
I'll
YouTube with
do
the
it.
quickness, but that's the real competitors is already the streaming giants. I don't see another upstart, another Rumble or anything like that, or even if you bring back MySpace, they're the only real competition is going to
Yeah,
come from the streaming giants. They're the only ones that could hurt YouTube or YouTube itself. Yeah.
what's all I can say to that is what Rumble can't do shit. Twitch can't do shit. Twitch is even worse.
Yeah.
Kick, nope. Kick, they ain't doing nothing.
No,
You know, so that's how I kind of see it.
they got people boxed in, man, and you know what the YouTubers are going to do? They're going to work even harder to stay in compliance.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all. That's all I can tell you with that one. Um, Trump threatens the midterms. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's a schmexy one.
Yeah.
Or is that going to be or is that going to be a Super Slide 75 type deal?
Well, he's already threatened to declare a national emergency for the elections. Like he's throwing out the idea for the midterms. So
Do you think? And I guess a question I would say is, do you think there might be another January 6th?
yeah, tell these people they can't vote and see what happens. Yeah.
Yeah, I will say as a poll worker, and with everything going on in Texas right now, yeah, I want to be doing that.
Yeah, tell these people they
People are
can't vote,
tired.
and then if you raise the argument of well they're legals, listen, they've been here, they've been getting resources, they've been contributing. Let them vote. They're already here. They've been here. So
Yeah,
you let them get Medicaid, you let them get food stamps, you let them work, you let them you know, do commerce. Now all of a sudden you don't want them to vote. They've been doing everything else. You might as well let them vote.
I mean, what else can you really do at this point? Like
Yeah.
everyone wants them out. I was like, even the Haitians. I remember some Haitians being like, "Yeah, we want these people. We want these niggas out." And then all of a sudden, now it's like Trump. We hate Trump. I was like,
Listen,
did y'all niggas were y'all niggas listening to when they said the Haitians were eating the dogs and eating the cats in Ohio?
I, if he tells these people they can't vote, there's your civil war. It's going to be the upper class versus the lower class. It's not. That had nothing to do with race. Nothing
Yeah,
to do
man.
with race.
The
You know.
rich gonna be the rich versus the fucked.
Yeah. Yeah.
And trust me when I say, a lot of people out here, I listen. I see a lot of disgruntled white people in here in Denton County, Texas. So, you know, shit getting real out here.
Yeah.
That's also the only way I can say anything. I mean, just from New Jersey to Texas, I don't know how it is in New Jersey now. I can't even fathom it, right?
Mm-hmm.
But all I can say here in Denton County, Texas, get your shit and get the fuck out because these white people are angry. Okay, angry. All right, listen. I ain't dealing with it. Red, how people know about the new laws? Which ones are you talking about? What new laws? Which ones? Because that's all I don't know, man. You gotta. But Sony. So what's Colombia? What's happening with Colombia? What's happening with Sony? What's going on?
No, it's the country Colombia. Those earthquakes, man. That shit don't
Oh,
look
countries.
natural. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh man, I've been shit, man. I thought Sony was under attack. I'm like, well,
Mm-mm.
what else is new? Colombia under attack. Oh man, hold on a sec. Well, because they've been having earthquakes, have they not?
Yeah,
They've been
but
having a few
I've been
earthquakes.
in two earthquakes, and the way those buildings were shaking, I was just like, it didn't look natural. It didn't look like a natural earthquake. But
Well,
yeah, I,
we just had a few of them. We just had a few. We had two, I think, one or two earthquakes here recently in Texas.
really,
That was Southern Texas. Dude, I tell you what, all the fracking, all the drill baby drill
that'll
shit
do it.
going on down here in
That'll do it.
Texas.
That'll do it.
I don't care. I don't care what Ty says. I'm like, nigga, Texas will be a crater before then. I listen, man. I love Texas. Don't get me wrong. I listen. God bless Texas, but the shit that these people are doing is you got two things. You got drill baby drill, and you got all these AI data. Oh man,
Hmm.
the, these AI data centers, man. I tell you, it'll be the death of Texas.
Okay.
It really will be. I don't care. Listen, I don't care what people say. I don't care what people tell me. I don't care. These you got these flock cameras out here. I don't go to Louisville. I do not go my black ass in Frisco after what they did to Carmelo Anthony. Fuck that. Any show that goes over in Frisco, no.
Hmm.
No, I don't want nothing to do with Frisco, Texas. Plano, Texas, fine, I'll go there. Frisco, Texas, hell no, I'm not going to fucking Frisco. For what? I don't care that they got what it, yeah, Frisco, Texas does have because over here in Denton we have a bunch of Punjabis and West Indians moving over here and shit. They've
Hmm.
been over here, but I mean, you should see the demographic of people that be over here in Texas. North Texas anyway. But a lot of them Arab. So,
Hmm.
listen, man. I hear the call of prayer.
I'm
My
telling you,
ass
man.
out of Texas, bro.
That's your sign to get out. Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
listen, bro. Hey. I'm moving to fucking Mexico. All right, my ass gonna be in Tijuana, Mexico. All right, I already got I'm getting the passport. I'm not a passport, bro, but I got the passport ready.
Right. Right. Right.
My ass gonna be Viva la Mexico. I don't know what they. I don't know. Me no American. Viva la Mexico. Me no American. But I mean, but I think what I do like about uh, up here in Denton, Texas, is that we are pushing back a lot on the data centers.
Mm-hmm.
They want to build one here in Denton County. We're pushing back like there is no tomorrow. Um, I mean, there have been two earthquakes reported in Texas. But the AI data centers are our biggest fight, and the flat cameras are also the biggest fights. Like you got in Louisville alone, you got like at least 50 of them flat cameras out, and I think I did see like two or three here in Texas where I usually go for work.
Mm-hmm.
So I because it takes me like 45 minutes to get to Dallas. So in order to get into Dallas, I have to take the I-35 route. So you do see a couple of flock cameras my way, but I would say like the war against AI data centers, and we're fighting the good fight, and I would assume other people to do the same. Now I will have people like keep it techie to be like, and I know he gonna leave a comment, and I'm not listen. He's my bro, but I am against AI for many different reasons.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, because you got all this AI slop. Okay, and when I mean AI slop, I do mean AI slop. You know, we got too much of it, and that's what's fucking up YouTube too. And that's why we have the new 360 deal is because of the AI shit. And now if you do get demonetized, you're not going. It ain't like the good old days where you could you have a human actually review your channel. Now you
Yeah.
got AI reviewing your channel, and
Yeah.
they ain't giving that shit back. And we all know why too, because once you're off the demonetization, that's free ad revenue for YouTube and nothing for you.
Nothing for you. Yep.
Meaning they can legally put an ad on your shit because it's their platform. You're just on it.
That's it. That's all.
I hate to say it. AI fucking up AI fucking up everything, but it's only because you know Donald Trump was like, "Yeah, I want AI to be bigger here in the United States than it is in China." And the thing about China is they're not even building data centers. They don't have to.
Right. Huh.
They're just the United States just building AI data centers anywhere that they can get land, but that's only because farmers are killing themselves and selling their land to these corporations. So
Pretty much. Pretty
hey,
much. Pretty much.
shit. That's all I. That's all I got. I mean, that's all I got, man. I mean, my gun is empty.
For sure. For sure.
Wait, hold on a sec. I just hold on. Zoom said, "Red, would you move to Reno or Las Vegas?" No, hell no, I'm not moving to fucking Nevada. Why would I move to? Why would I? What? I've I've only been to Las Vegas once. The fuck am I gonna move to Nevada for? I don't like. Listen, if I can't take, listen, I love Texas, but sometimes the Texas heat gets to me. Sometimes, what makes you think I'm gonna move to Nevada? Listen, I love. Listen, there comes a point in time where I kind of do miss having the four seasons. Like in New Jersey, we have four seasons. You get spring, summer, and when spring and summer hit, and then you
Mm-hmm.
got autumn and fall. You see the leaves go down and all that other stuff. And then you got your winter, which I'm kind of glad I don't have to deal with half the time when I'm here in Texas. But like sometimes it's just like, yeah, I kind of do miss the snow. I kind of do miss the snow. And I guess that's the only thing I miss. Everything else, keep all that. Keep all. I don't want it. You
Right.
can keep your Zorhan Mondani. You can keep your Knicks winning a whole decade. You can keep the Knicks winning the playoffs. Okay, after a whole decade of them not winning shit. Okay, you can keep that. I don't want it. I don't want it. Just give me the four seasons, pizza, and just winter, and I'm good. But everything else, now you can keep. I don't want it. Y'all got it. I'm good.
For sure.
But I'm not. I'm not. No, I would never move. There, I'll tell you this, and then I'll go. I was recently in New Mexico, so I was in Lovington, New Mexico for a show, When
Mm-hmm.
I tell you that they have nothing out there, like literally, I was in a Comfort Inn, sucked balls. Okay, sucked balls. The only thing that was there was a McDonald's, an Albertsons, and two rundown fucking Mexican restaurants. I tell you, there is nothing out there. Like, there is nothing out there for. What am I gonna do? The only thing that comes to town is what a fair, a county fair, and that's all you guys got in New Mexico. And then if I go over, you got what do you got in Nevada except for gambling and prostitution? What's up there in Nevada? I don't know. I mean, Kari would kind of give me the rundown on what's in Nevada, but I mean that in of itself, that there is no incentive. I would rather be in Cali. I hate to say it. I'd rather be in California at that point. Just give me California. I'll go to. I'll be in Fresno. I'll be in San Francisco. I'll be in LA. Shit. I'll go to Sacramento.
Right.
Shit. What? Okay. California's got its problems, but it's not like I haven't been. You know, it's not like I'm not privy to like Democrat laws because I've been in New York and New Jersey. So, and that's
Mm-hmm.
just California light, I guess you could say. If you can survive New York and New Jersey, you can survive California. Oh, I just think that it's. I mean, you would know more about California than me, but all I can say is
Yeah. Yeah.
it's a different type of
It's
liberal
different.
beast.
That's all.
That's all I
Yeah.
get.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I think the marriage laws and certain tax laws in California are a lot more different than New York and New Jersey, if I'm not mistaken. And I think it goes by income, does it not? Like
Yeah.
if you make more
You
than
know
like
what?
50,000 or 75.
I would not suggest you get married in California. I wouldn't do it. I get married somewhere else
Yeah.
and then move to California. But you know.
Right. Right. No. And like I listen, Texas laws, I think when it comes to like cohabitation with a woman, if you've been with your woman for over a year, you are considered, a cohabitant. You're like you're a because what is it called? Damn. It's not marriage, but it's
Common
something
law?
else. Common law, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Texas is a common law state, so they
Oh,
recognize
okay.
that,
Okay. Interesting.
which is interesting to say the least.
Mm-hmm.
It is interesting to say the least, yeah. Because I mean, over here in Texas, it's like uh, they like to. Sorry, I'm almost done. That was the lady. Um, I guess what I could say to that is that what can I say? Yeah, the laws in Texas are weird when it comes to marriage, but that's another story for another day because I'm still learning about that.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Sly, let me go. I gotta get to sleep.
Okay, bro.
All right, man. I will
All right.
see
Have a good
you on
night.
the next one.
For sure.
All right, man. You too.
All right. Let me do a quick reset. I will be right back.
Now ever since I can remember, I've been popping my collar with a whole bunch of girls hanging around my locker. Even in the night when I had 6 girlfriends, 2 blacks, 2 whites, and 2 Mexicans. When I graduated, no, I'm lying, I just quit. I said, fuck going to school, cause I knew I had a gift. How to make a bitch come, how to make a nigga run, how to get a lot of money. I ain't talking about toys. If you think I'm telling lies, go on ask about me. In the 10th grade, I had cars parked down the street, and you wearing a school sweater. I'm wearing a black meat, and you got on Chinese shoes. I got gators on my feet. I can remember I've been popping my collar. Pop, they popping my collar. Ever since I can remember, I've been working these hoes, and they better put my money in my hand. Well, I'm the last Mr. Big, and they call me Diamond Eye. I can take my shades off, and I can blind the whole sky. Niggas shot me in my head, but I still didn't die. When I woke up out my coma, told my mom.
For sure. What is this man angry about? Right now, nothing except your little snide comment, Super Stylist 75 trademark. What's the trademark for anyways, motherfucker? Who the fuck are you? Who the fuck are you? Trademark? You and all the kids at recess talk about your trademark? Special little boy with your trademark? You see what I mean? Like, I'm not there. I'm not cool. Like, I'm just not there. But I'm trying. I'm gonna try to find love for Super Sly 75 trademark with the, like, let's go to this motherfucker's channel. Like, who is this guy? Super Sly 75. Super Sly 75. Let's see here. Super Sly 75. I found you, dog. 39.9K subscribers. Wait. Hang on. Damn, dude, you be actually doing a lot of videos. That's interesting. What's the trademark for, though, bro? Come on now. Let's see here. Let's see if I agree with a lot of your takes here. That's interesting. I'll say this. You're putting in work. That's for sure. Definitely putting in that work. Good for you. Do you have shorts going too? Damn, you got shorts going too? All right, Super Sly. Oh, what's this one? Wait a minute. When you're bored and you watch too many Miami Vice, you're like loading a pistol or something like that? That's interesting. All right, man. All right. You got some cool cats. I dig it. Nice, man. And so that's like a black bomber, man, on your thing? Man, I'm a fan. I'm going from a hater to a fan now. Interesting. I'm going to give you a subscribe. There you go. What is the TM about, though? What's that about?
But being shorter.
How tall are you?
I'm only 5'5".
Super Slide's 5'5" and gets plenty of ass.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not going to use that as an excuse either. But
So you're in sales?
Yeah, I'm in sales.
Are you in outside sales?
In store. You know, like selling like actual phones.
Okay.
I'm also training to do for businesses and things like that.
Okay, so you're an inside sale. You're 38.
Yeah, just turned.
What kind of shape are you in?
I'm overweight. Working on it right now.
Okay. You got two struggles already. You can't be short and fat.
Yeah,
2 strikes. You got to pick a struggle.
that's true.
Super Slide's 5'5", but he's yoked. You know that. Why are you short and fat?
Mm-hmm.
Why? You know women don't. I mean, why?
Yeah, why? Why are you short and fat? All right. Shout out to Redskins, the Blues. Okay. All right, let's get it in. Let's get it in. How is everybody doing? This is my Triple H impression. I am the game. Triple H, I'm the best there is. I'm the game. Somebody's got jokes. Let's go here. Let's revisit some of these beloved entertainers that need to sit down. Okay, Gladys Knight is another one. Sit down, Mima. It's time for Mima to sit down. It's okay. Hopefully you don't need the money. You got the chicken spot in Atlanta. Waffle spot. Sit down, Mima. Come on.
If I were your woman, you would be my man.
You ever want a woman? You could be me. If you have strength to walk out that door, my love will overrule. Listen, sit down, Mima. That's the hardest 8 bars of any R&B record ever. If a woman told you, if I was your woman, you were my man, you'd be weak as a lamb. You want no other woman. If you just had the strength to leave her and come to me, that's the hardest shit ever. Tell Mima, it's okay, Mima, sit down. Sit down, Mima. You had a good run. Mima, why are you out here doing this? In her life. I know she still sounds good. Please let her just retire and enjoy her life. That's all enjoyed her, but I think it's about now that they're trying to make money off of her. Her voice is still strong, and the same as 4 years ago. But she's 82 now. She's as strong as she used to be. Tell Mima to sit down. This is getting sad now. Gladys, you have done all you can and gave us beautiful music to last our lifetime. Sit down, Mima. Her voice sometimes sounds really frail, but now there are so many flashes of her old brilliance, and she looks like she loves performing. I mean, if that's what they want to do, cool. But nah, man, come on, sit down. Sit down, Mima. Sit down, Mima. Hardest 8 bars of any love song, though. You'd have no other woman. You'd be weak as a lamb. If you had the strength to walk out that door, my love overrules my senses, and I keep you coming back for more. Hardest bars ever. Hardest bars ever. Okay. Somebody tell me, Ma, come sit down and watch these grandkids. Come sit down and watch these grandkids, Mima. What is this? What is this? Okay, let's go here. Let's go here. Let's go here. Let's go here.
Got rich off of Finally Rich. Let's actually run the numbers. Quick stat first. Finally Rich did 27.8 million streams on Spotify at the time of this recording. How much did that turn into? Across all platforms, Finally Rich generated an estimated $366.2 thousand. That's everything Finally Rich earned across every stream and every write. Now watch where it all goes. First, the label keeps about $210.4 thousand. 56.9K gets clawed back by recoupment since Chief Keef was so young. The producer earned an estimated $12,000. The publishing side took about $36.5K, and his manager got an estimated $7.6K at the end. After all the splits, Chief Keef's holding maybe $42.8 thousand of the $366.2 thousand before paying any tax. So off his own song, Chief Keef kept about 11.7% of the total money generated. Chief Keef slots in at number 13 on the highest retention leaderboard, right below One Dance by Drake. Is this fair? Let me know down below. Be sure to drop a like.
Okay, it's what you signed. It's what you negotiated. All right, it's what you negotiated. I thought it would have generated more money than that, but that was a banger of a record though. That album was a banger. Those singles bangers. I hate that we didn't get any videos for those records, but I still keep Chief Keef in my playlist. Still keep Chief in my playlist. All right, let's go here. Everybody's on Bucky's neck.
Finally tonight, a quick update about Buc-ee's. You may remember, a couple of weeks ago, we talked about their habit of suing businesses for trademark infringement, going after everyone from a cartoon moose, to a koala bear, to an alligator that looks nothing like a beaver, but a lot like it was in DC on January 6th. Well, in response, we set up our own store selling branded Buck-Off merchandise. Now, the good news is we've raised almost $500,000 for Hunger-Free America so far. The bad news is it doesn't seem that Buc-ee's got the message, because apparently they're at it again.
Buc-ee's is in the spotlight again, suing local shop Beaver Mini Mart, claiming the Beaver Creek business used a name and logo too similar to the company's well-known Beaver branding. According to complaints, the Mart's drawings share similarities to the Buc-ee's mascot, including wide eyes, a smile, and red as the predominant color.
Yeah, it turns out they're still filing lawsuits. You know, it might be time to name the Buc-ee's beaver Mitch McConnell, because it seems this bitch will not quit. Also, those cartoon beavers clearly look nothing like each other. To pick one obvious difference, the Buc-ee's logo wears a hat, while the Mini-Mart beaver is still in an Eden-like state of innocence where he knows not that he is naked, nor to cover his own nakedness. I'm sorry, but I can spot when a beaver is born with original sin, and bingo, buddy, it's you. And look, on top of all of that, remember, the Mini-Mart is literally in a place called Beaver Creek. So it's frankly no wonder residents there are pissed.
We're the city of Beaver Creek. There's beavers everywhere.
I think the lawsuit is so dumb.
There was a constant stream of customers at Beaver's Mini Mart today, many with a similar purpose.
Made me want to come support them and just help out a local business that is being what really feels like bullied by a big corporation. Reading into it more that Buc-ee's has gone after other companies over this, it just put a bad taste in my mouth because they just seem like such a fun company, and to see this, that they're coming after.
And I hate to say it, but man, but going to Buc-ee's is like it's its own experience. I mean, the sandwiches, the cakes, just it's everything. And I mean, it's huge and it's tons of gas pumps. And you got the big ass bronze statue outside, and people. I mean, it's a destination spot. It is a total destination spot. It is Walmart on Trenbolone. Okay, it's an experience, but we did get bad gas from Buc-ee's though, so gotta be mindful.
For a small business like this, it upset me like it did a lot of Beaver Creek residents.
Yeah, I bet it did, because even though that man seems even-keeled there, that is as upset as someone from the Midwest gets. He's politely expressing disappointment, gently shaking his head, and wearing the Ohio version of war paint, which is a tucked-in Cleveland Browns lanyard. That is the New York equivalent of setting a police car on fire.
Okay. Buc-ee's is at it again. Are we gonna kick in the backs of a pit bull? I think so. Did I cover this already? I'm not
Cavalier
sure.
King Charles Spaniel was seen alive. The family's two dogs head toward the back door. Seconds later, two neighboring pit bulls follow them inside. Neighbors say the pit bulls broke through a shared fence and entered the home through two doggy doors while the family was at the Astros game. After getting repeated ring alerts, the homeowner called family friend Kendra Donald, asking her to check on the house.
There was blood everywhere.
An outdoor surveillance camera captured Kendra's screams as her husband and son rushed inside to help. She says they carried the family's surviving dog to safety while she stayed with Charlie.
And I laid down with Charlie and I just told him what a good boy he was.
Kendra says neighbors cleaned the home before Charlie's owner and her young son returned, hoping to spare them from seeing what happened.
Wow.
But she says they are still all trying to move forward. Home surveillance cameras
That is insane. Of course, the pit's owner said they hadn't displayed any aggressive behavior before the fatal incident. I know. It's never the owners, it's always the dog. I know. Of course. Okay, of course. I know. Never your stinking ass dogs. I know. It's always somebody else's. I know. Okay, let's continue. Who is this? I don't know who this person is. Okay, what is this? BP3. What is this? Oh, okay, let's go here. You see why Black Panther 3 is a mess? They're gonna bring back Angela Bassett. She's gonna be in the ancestral plane. Listen, if you know your Black Panther lore, only former Black Panthers are able to occupy the ancestral plane. Every Black Panther that has ever existed is in the plane. Why is Queen Ramonda about to be in the ancestral plane? She was never a Black Panther. Do you see why it's over? Do you understand why it's over? You understand why I don't care at this point? I don't care who you bring in. Denzel, you can bring in, I don't know, bring in all the great blacks. Bring in Fishburne. I don't care at this point. I don't care. I'm over this. How? This is a joke. This is turning into a joke. Ryan Coogler ain't what you thought he was. He fooled all y'all. Ryan Coogler is not who you thought he was. He fooled all of you. Okay, let's see. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. What is that? Get out of here. Okay, going back to Dolokan. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, Namor's coming back, of course. Atuma. Okay. Okay. All right. Well, the word on the street is that Queen Mother Ramonda, uh, portrayed by Angela Bassett. Um, okay. How exactly she would fit into this movie is still a mystery given her death in the last film. However, with the ancestral plane, which we've been informed will play a more prominent role, once again, only former Black Panthers are allowed to be in the ancestral plane. Now you're gonna put this woman in here. I'm done. This is trash. I'm done before it even starts, man. Y'all got it. I will not go see this. Y'all got it. Are you surprised? But once again, they're canceling a lot of Disney Plus TV shows. Matter of fact, let's go see what was canceled and whatever's left still gonna get released. I don't care about no goddamn Agatha Harkness. I don't care about that character. I've yet to watch that series. What Disney Plus shows have been canceled? Okay. Well, I should ask the other. No, I should. I should re-ask that question. What Marvel? There we go. Let's do that. Let's ask that question. What Marvel or which Marvel? Okay, that's a better question. So let's go here. Okay. MCU just called it quits with its fourth season 2 plan for Disney Plus. Okay, so Marvel dropped a curveball as plans for Wonder Man season 2 were officially canceled at Disney Plus. Okay, they said a writer's room for season 2 was never opened, even though Andrew Guest said they were in the early stages of the writing process. Okay, let's continue. So these are the ones that are pretty much all done. WandaVision, but we're getting Vision Quest, which makes no sense. Falcon and Winter Soldier, which was pretty good. I wish we can get an Isaiah Bradley movie. I would love to see the first Black Captain America. Oh, that's a wasted character, Isaiah Bradley. No More Echo. I haven't finished that series. She-Hulk was trash, deservedly. Agatha All Along was. I haven't watched it, but it's trash. I got to maybe 2 episodes of Ironheart, trash, that have been one and done. However, all were either limited series or showed no signs of planning a season 2. As at the time of this writing, only Daredevil, Born Again, and Loki have continued into season 2 from Disney Plus era, while the rest have continued their narratives in other projects. The characters featured in the series could still appear in other Marvel projects in the future. Okay. So canceled Hawkeye. That was trash. The studio later went to Renner for a second season with an insult offer for half the money, which he, of course, rejected. Okay. Moon Knight deserved a second season. That shit was deep. Moon Knight was good. But nope, no season 2 for them. Ms. Marvel, thankfully, no season 2. I haven't watched Ms. Marvel, and I don't plan on it still. Okay. So, yeah. They went overboard with the Disney Plus series that nobody was watching, that the casual normies don't have time to do homework. so they can watch the movies and understand who these characters are and why this and why that. That's too much work for normie casual fans. They shouldn't have to do homework for your characters. Okay. Let me save that. What's this? Oh boy, let's go here. This is terrible.
Counts of 18 men in handcuffs being sexually abused by a former North County Police cooperative officer. 36-year-old Marcellus Blackwell pleaded guilty to 18 counts involving kidnapping and depriving victims of their rights. Wow. It turns out he was doing this during a time we interviewed him for an unrelated report about officer recruiting. This was in 2023, shortly before he was accused of molesting men in his custody. A prosecutor read through each accusation, saying Blackwell turned off his body cam each time and recorded his acts with his own cell phone.
Yo, this is federal. These are federal charges.
Blackwell acknowledged his guilt without saying anything else. U.S. Attorney Thomas Albus came out to speak after the hearing.
Sad day in a lot of ways, frankly disgusting conduct that you heard recounted to Judge Lanahan that.
Hold up. Authorities eventually tracked down the incriminating videos stored on Blackwell's Google Drive. Prosecutors noted that the officer would often transport 15 of his victims to secluded locations, including a high school and the rear parking lot of the NCPC to carry out the crimes. Oh, this is disgusting. Oh, that's not him. Okay.
As prosecutors
Okay. So Jamal Osborne. So we really don't have any major stories pick this up. Okay, he confessed to the crimes. I guess that spirit was weighing heavy on your mind for you to come clean. Still disgusting behavior. Okay. Let's go here. I didn't know this took place.
Y'all getting out of here. Y'all get what you think you gonna be here. For what? Yeah, I got the whole city told me. Hey! Back up! Back up! Everybody back up! You got plenty of room.
They locked these people in, made them follow a straight line, and they had to show their ID to get out. Now, last time I checked, this is a violation of the Fourth Amendment, unlawful search and seizure. This is unconstitutional. But for those that hollering it's unconstitutional, okay, well, if they're violating the Constitution, there's only one way to deal with this, and it's not with words, right? Y'all, people love to say the forefathers. The forefathers had a musket just in case you got crazy with it, and they used the musket. Okay, but come on.
Hey, y'all just had me at the station yesterday, man. Y'all just had me at the station yesterday, man. Y'all somebody out of Rouse tonight. Come on, y'all just had me up there. Y'all just seized my BMW yesterday. I just acted fool up there yesterday. I know y'all, I'm good.
Scare me.
I was just at Ridgeway Station yesterday.
This is a fire hazard.
All day. Y'all stopped my car and everything. Y'all just you was just at the scene yesterday. You the one that stopped me. The BMW X3. Come on now. You know I ain't got no warrant. Come on. Yeah, that was me. Come on, let me do this motherfucker. You know y'all laughing get sued. Let me get better on.
Wow. 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 Okay. Okay, Trump task. Trump. All right, let's go.
7 people face charges after police raided a Memphis nightclub. Officers say they responded to Legends Lounge in Hickory Hill nearly 200 times in 2 years ahead of this weekend's sweep. Monday morning, there was no sign of the coordinated operation that went down at Legends Lounge this weekend. The Memphis Police Organized Crime Unit swooped in late Saturday night, along with the Alcoholic Beverage Commission and the fire marshal. They say this location was issued a nuisance warning before over repeated violent crimes and thefts. When officers arrived this weekend, they say the club was packed. The occupancy limit is 99 people, but police say they found more than 300 people inside. They also arrested a total of 7 people. 2 had unrelated warrants. 2 others had run-ins with officers outside. 2 security guards were arrested for not having their professional licenses. And a co-owner of the club was arrested for marijuana possession and ticketed for unlawful sale of alcoholic beverages. Investigators say they found alcohol sales without a required state license. Memphis police say the investigation is ongoing.
Wow. Lock those people inside. I don't think y'all understand how problematic this is. This is extremely problematic.
I'm getting out of here. Y'all keep up this bullshit, we gonna be here.
Wow, wow. That's crazy. That's crazy. Okay. Let's keep it going. Okay, let's get to some of my major topics. All right. First things first, for all content creators, content consumers, this doesn't involve you, but nonetheless, this is how bad it's gotten to be on YouTube. And if you think you're going to buy these courses on how to, navigate your way and become a successful content creator on YouTube, I told you for years that that's a pipe dream. It's a whole pipe dream. YouTube new. Now, I'm really not having an issue with this for different reasons. So here are the new thresholds starting February 1st. If you don't get these numbers in by February 1st, you're going to be locked into this new metric. Okay. So, you need to have 1,000 subscribers and 8,000 watch hours or 20 million shorts views. No one is doing millions of views on shorts. Nope, not like that. Okay. So once again, to be part of the YouTube Partner Program, you need 1,000 subscribers and you need 8,000 public watch hours. It used to be, so the low tier is 500 subs, 3 uploads, and 3,000 watch hours. So it's levels. So at the lower level, you just get super chats on your channel. When you hit the big metric, that's when you get the ads. Okay. So also the changes to the shorts, pay attention. Creators now need a baseline of 10 million qualified shorts views every 90 days to receive ad and subscription revenue sharing from the shorts. Who is doing that? No one's doing these type of numbers. 10 million views in shorts every 90 days. And if you don't hit your metrics, you're not going to get revenue from the shorts. They don't pay shit anyway. Okay? Let's go. If a channel falls below 10 million views, it will not be removed from the YPP, but shorts revenue sharing will pause until the threshold is met again. Long form earnings remain unaffected for now. They're going to slowly start implementing metrics for videos, for live streams. It's nasty work, man. The only company that can end YouTube is YouTube. The only threat to YouTube is YouTube. The only threat to YouTube is YouTube. Existing members of the YouTube Partner Program are grandfathered in and do not lose their status. Once again, you got till February to hit these metrics. You got till February to hit 1,000 subs and 8,000 watch hours to get the full monetization. Okay. The lower funding is 500 subs and 3,000 watch hours, and then you just get super chats on your live streams. If you do lives, if you do videos and you don't do lives, you're not going to get anything at the lower fan funding. You got to hit the big metrics here. 1,000 subs, 8,000 hours. It's insane, man. This is YouTube. What are you going to do? You're going to comply. YouTube got all of us promoting and advertising other people's products, and then we bring it back to YouTube, and YouTube gets a cut. YouTube does nothing. YouTube doesn't have to do anything. We do all the hard work. We do all the work. This is insane, man. This is insane. Let's go here. This is insane.
YouTube announced the biggest monetization updates in almost a decade yesterday. So today, we'll explore those changes in more detail and what it means for creators both working towards monetization and those already in the YouTube Partner Program.
Listen, you can forget the idea of you coming to YouTube and blowing. I told you years ago that's not feasible. I know who was selling courses. What's his face? A lead attorney was selling courses. It's a pipe dream. It doesn't work. 90% of people that come are not going to be successful at this. There's too many people. Now you got celebrities coming in with instant fan bases, instant advertising, instant infrastructure. Of course, YouTube wants to promote that.
We'll start with the requirements because that's what the majority of you care about. What do I need to get to start earning money? So first of all, this is what hasn't changed. The lowest...
Yeah, but bruh, Mr. Beast has a deal with Amazon. The Pauls are doing other stuff. They're beyond YouTube. They've left YouTube. They don't rely on YouTube. Everybody else relies on pretty much YouTube. All right? Mr. Beast is a bad example. Please don't bring in the big dog. Come on, don't bring in somebody that's got 50 million subs. Okay? That's a poor comparison. It's a poor example.
Of the YouTube Partner Program remains 500 subscribers and then 3,000 watch hours over a 12-month period or 3 million shorts views over a 90-day period. That's what gives you access to what YouTube call fan funding opportunities, those being channel memberships, super chats, essentially monetizing your audience. But this tier does not include monetizing your content through ad revenue. And that's where the biggest change is. So to start making money from ads on your videos and premium revenue, which I'll cover a little later, you will need 1,000 subscribers with no time limit on how long to get them. That requirement hasn't changed. But now you will need 8,000 public watch hours over a 12-month period or 20 million YouTube Shorts views over a 3-month period. By comparison, the current requirements are 1,000 subscribers and then 4,000 watch hours over 12 months or 10 million Shorts views over 3 months. So basically, aside from subscribers, the requirements have doubled. And this is what YouTube had to say about that.
While YouTube has grown to billions of monthly viewers, the YPP entry thresholds have remained mostly unchanged.
YouTube doesn't want to pay nobody nothing. They want to keep all the money. At least not pay regular content creators. They're trying to keep all the money. This is the worst 360 deal imaginable. Now imagine everybody else does that. Imagine if Kick does this. Imagine if Twitter does this. Imagine if Facebook does this. IG does this. This is the worst 360 streaming deal. This is nasty. And guess what? We're all going to sit here and try our damnedest to comply. I'm not delusional about this, but come on.
For those statements are true. YouTube is a video streaming monster, and these previous YPP requirements were introduced all the way back in 2018. So these changes were probably long overdue. As to the direction these requirements have gone and by how much, is for you to share your opinion on in the comments below. And I highly encourage you to do that because Renee Ritchie, the creator liaison at YouTube, is checking in on the community response to these updates. It is very important to note at this point that these changes to the requirements do not come into effect until the 1st of February 2027, which is a little under 6 months away. So let's say you hit 4,000 watch hours and all of the other requirements in December of 2026. You're good. If, on the other hand, you're at 3,900 hours on January 31st, 2027, then you might have a story to share about being one of the most unluckiest YouTubers on the planet. That does seem incredibly harsh, doesn't it? We'll see if YouTube have some sort of grace period or anything like that for creators close to the requirements, but nothing official from them as of now. Now,
Listen, being a content creator on YouTube is being in an abusive relationship. It's completely parasitic. Completely. It's completely one-sided.
These numbers into a more digestible context. If you're gunning for 8,000 watch hours, that averages out at 22 hours of watch time a day, or 1,320 minutes a day, or 264 views on a 10-minute video that gets an average view duration of 5 minutes.
Do you know how hard that is for a brand new channel? Do you know how there's some established channels that doesn't even hit these metrics in a day, right? It depends on the title, the content, if it's salacious, if it's clickbaity, if it's urban, niggery, degenerate stuff. But if you do some wholesome, nice content, you might have trouble getting these numbers. You might be in trouble. But come on.
Per day. For YouTube Shorts, the numbers are somewhat bigger. To get those 20 million Shorts views in a 90-day period, you will need to average 222,222 Shorts views a day. I can't really break it down any more than that. Now then, let's say...
Let me see Anton Daniels. Let me see what his Shorts numbers are. Let's see what he does on Shorts. Just Shorts. Just Shorts. Just Shorts. Because he's always bragging about getting 1 million views a month, which I don't doubt. But let's see what his Shorts views are. He has 1.5 million subs. You see that? Now, Anton Daniels has 1.5 million subscribers. He claims to average 1 million views a month. I don't doubt that. But look at his Shorts. 165,000. 179,000. Right? 94,000. 15,000. 164,000. Nobody is hitting multi-million views on Shorts. These are impossible numbers. Impossible numbers. Come on.
You're already in the YouTube Partner Program, but after the 1st of February 2027, you're no longer hitting these new requirements. Let's say you're averaging 5,000 hours of watch time. Do you get kicked out? No. And there's actually some good news here. YouTube are introducing new channel activity requirements, which will keep your channel monetized as long as you have at least 1,000 watch hours over the last 12 months, or 1 million Shorts views over the last 90 days.
Okay, so even if they lowered, so if 1 million over 90 days, does he have, okay, let me see. What does he have in a month? So let's say he's not even hitting 10 million views a month on Shorts. This is not even 10 million views a month in Shorts. Who the hell's hitting those numbers? Even he's not hitting 10 million views a month. Okay, this one hit 1 million views. How often does he hit 1 million? How long ago was this? Let's see how long ago this was.
90% of the people who
ever sees.
I lost my job yesterday and
I messed up. Hold up. Let me find that one that's 1 million. And let's see how long ago that was. Okay, this one.
I'm trying.
Okay. This was a week ago. Okay. Once again, 10 million views a month on Shorts. He's not hitting these numbers. Even he's not hitting these numbers. Even he's not hitting these numbers. Okay, let's get back to the knowledge.
Or have published 2 long-form videos or 5 shorts over a 90-day period. And then, if you drop below these numbers, you have 90 days to get back above those numbers to keep your channel monetized. Now, to stress again, this is for monetized channels only, and it comes into effect on the 1st of February 2027. And this is actually a lot more generous than before. YouTube used to give you a 30-day window to fix these requirements. All right, on to some changes in how creators get paid, starting with YouTube Shorts. Once your channel is monetized, in order to get paid for your shorts, you must maintain a baseline level of 10 million shorts views every 90 days.
Nobody's
If you don't achieve that, you won't be removed from the YouTube Partner Program, but you won't earn any revenue either. Now, this may come as a bit of a surprise to creators who are mostly earning from long-form videos.
I'm glad you're here, Siova. I understand the reasoning. I understand the reasoning, and to be honest, I remember when a lot of us were complaining that a lot of the new YouTubers, it was too easy for them to hit their metrics. All they did was grab StreamYard and stay on and run their mouths and argue and bicker for 10 hours a day, and they'd hit their metrics. I didn't like that. It was too easy. And I think this is a bit of an overkill, but I'm okay with this. You got to put in your work. I don't like the idea of people thinking, oh, let me StreamYard my way into this. No, that's not how this works. That's not how this works. Let me get a panel of ignorance and urban folk and just bicker and yell and curse, and we're gonna get our numbers up. No. So I am for raising the bar, raising the requirements, and I get why they're trying to combat the AI, but that's a slippery slope that they're on right now. Stupid slippery slope.
But make a little bit extra income from shorts. And the vidIQ channel is a perfect example of that. In the last 90 days, the channel has 9.8 million shorts views, which is agonizingly short of the threshold. Or it would be if all of these were qualified views. They aren't. Only engaged views count, which means we're over 4 million views short of the threshold. The net result of that is that the channel will lose $1,080, which is around about $350 a month, when this new requirement comes into effect. This minimum earning threshold, by the way, only applies to YouTube Shorts, no matter how many watch hours you get from long-form videos.
For now, don't be surprised when they start tweaking the videos and the live stream thresholds. It's coming. If they're doing shorts already, it's just a matter of time before they start messing with the videos and the live streams. Okay? Why would you have metrics for shorts and not for videos and live streams?
You will still earn revenue.
It's coming.
If you meet the other minimum threshold, of course.
Hey, listen, all those channels I used to watch, marvelous videos, now they all yeah. And you'd be like, oh, we see why you guys would cover your faces up. It's crazy. I get it. I understand it. I agree with it. But now the slippery slope is, if you're setting metrics for shorts, you're going to set metrics eventually for videos and live streams as well. YouTube doesn't want to pay nobody nothing. They want to hoard all the monies. This is the worst 360 streaming deal you could come up with. And it's going to get much worse down the road.
Man, this is getting complicated. Next up, we have YouTube Premium Lite that is being rolled out to all countries where Premium is available, and creators apparently can earn more from Premium than they can ad revenue. This screenshot apparently explains how it works. Okay, and when I look at the revenue sources in our YouTube analytics, I see that YouTube Premium only contributes 6% of the channel's total revenue, which is 13 times less than ad revenue. So, I don't know, someone explain that to me. There's going to be some new ways to earn revenue from YouTube Shorts. These are bonuses for YouTube shopping, production credits for brand deals, and earning boosts for cultural trend activation.
Listen, they let us do affiliate links, they let us do sponsored ads, they let us do branding. They let us go out and do all the labor and all the hard work and all the marketing for these different companies. Bring it back to YouTube, and YouTube takes their cut. What kind of shit is that? We're doing all the promotion and all the marketing for YouTube, and all they do is sit back and just take their cut. That's insane. And then YouTube can pick and choose if they want to promote you and boost your channel or not. So what's going to happen? Nothing. The only thing that's going to happen is we're going to work even harder to stay in compliance with YouTube. That's it. That's all. Where else are you gonna go? Where are you gonna go? Where the fuck are you gonna go? It's the biggest game in town. Where else you gonna go?
And yes, I have no idea what any of them are. I'm just reading the auto cue at this point. There's also going to be targeted ads to groups of 5 or fewer channels that can earn extra revenue on top of the standard shorts earnings.
Wow.
So that seems to be nice. if YouTube explains in the future how to activate those ads. Now, I know we keep going on about the 1st of February 2027 being the day that all of this kicks off, but if you're already in the YouTube Partner Program, there is another critical date, and that is the day before. The YouTube Partner Program policies are changing to support all of these updates, which means that if you are already monetized, you must agree to them by the 31st of January.
Yep, to keep earning. It tells you, hey, we're going to help you not miss any pay gaps in your earnings. That's how it was promoted to me. Hey, we're working on something. We don't want you to miss any gaps in your earning gap, in your earning pay. So here's the terms and conditions. I read through half of it. They keep, listen to this. We get to keep 55% of the net, not the gross. Content creators are going to get, after this deal goes through, this date, we get to keep 55% of the net, not the gross, the net. This is the worst 360 deal ever. I'd rather do a record deal than do this. I'd rather take a record deal than do this. I would take a good old-fashioned record deal with 14 points than do this.
2027.
This is
If you
insane.
don't, you may stop earning revenue from your YouTube endeavors. If you go to your settings in the YouTube studio and then click on agreements, you'll see a bundle of them. It is very likely over the next 6 months, you'll be notified to read new ones and agree to them. So keep an eye out for those alerts. So if you have already started your YouTube journey, you have a couple of hundred subscribers, maybe 1,000 watch hours or 1 million shorts, the clock is now ticking. You have 174 days to give this everything you've got to get YouTube monetized on easy mode. For those of you who are starting today, tomorrow, or in the future, do not let these changes put you off.
Don't do it. This is what I would tell you. Don't waste your time, because you're not going to be good enough. You're not going to be great. You're not going to pop. You're not going to be the next MKHB. You're not going to be the next whoever. You're not going to be the next Mr. Stop. The odds are not in your favor. You're going to be stuck in the middle of like lower tier between 700 to 800 subs. 2,000 to 3,000 watch hours. You just can't get there. And God forbid they knock your channel off. You have to start over again. Good luck with that. Don't come to YouTube thinking you are special. You're not special. There's nothing special about you. There's 60 plus million YouTube channels. You're not special. Nothing about you. Nothing.
I guarantee that there will be people who don't even have a channel today that will have joined the YouTube Partner Program and monetize their channel before the 1st of February 2027. And if you do that, we want to hear from you. And don't be discouraged that 4,000 watch hours or 10 million shorts views is no longer enough to monetize your channel. By the time you reach those numbers in your YouTube journey, you will have learned so much and gained so many new skills and built up so much momentum that if you keep going...
He is, what's it called? He has a positive attitude. I'm telling you what the reality is. It ain't gonna work out for a lot of y'all trying to come into this shit. If you didn't already get your weight up, and no, don't waste your time. You took a break and want to come back, don't do it. Don't waste your time. Unless you're gonna be on this motherfucker 24/7, or at least 14/4. Don't waste your time. Don't waste your time. Don't come here thinking you're about to make some money off this.
That 8,000 watch hours or 20 million shorts views will be an inevitability. It will take longer, yes, but it will feel so much sweeter when you get that first YouTube paycheck. And we here at VidIQ...
No, sir. And when they realize how much YouTube is taking, no, this man has a weird positive vibe. But of course, he has 2 million subs, so of course he's gonna sprinkle the sugar on the shit. Okay, it would not behoove him to tell you the ugly, gritty underbelly of YouTube. Okay, of course he's not gonna tell you the real. All right. Good luck, y'all. Good luck with that. Good luck with you brand new baby face, bushy tailed. Good luck with that. Your best bet is to piggyback off a major YouTuber and ride their wave, and hopefully they can send some subs your way, and some, whatever the case may be. Nasty work. Okay, let's go here. The midterms are in. I'm 50-50 if we're going to have midterms. I'm so 50-50. And we just got the email. We're going to start training again in September for November. I wouldn't be surprised if we get a Jan 6 all across the country, man. Let's go here. This is insane. This man talking about a goddamn national emergency. I don't think y'all understand how serious this is. Let's go here. This is craziness. vidIQ lost a lot of weight over the past few years, fired a bunch of creators. Okay. Okay. All right. Got to keep more of the profits to himself. I get it.
President declaring national emergency. The president declaring national emergency over the midterms. How likely do you think that is?
I mean, I've been holding that it's not super likely, but we need to be ready for it. Because, again, I think it's something, it's to me, it's impossible to imagine how you can say it is a national security emergency, election security, particularly when every attempt to say that the election was stolen has been rejected in courts and no.
There's nothing stopping him from saying it other than
there really isn't, and you'd have to take it to the Supreme Court. I mean, like I said, I haven't been worried, but of late, I would say I'm becoming increasingly a little more worried. But at the end of the day, if he does declare it, what is it that he can implement? Can he implement things like, you know, voter ID or no mail-in ballots for every state across the union? Probably not. And so is it going to be deployment of ICE, deployment of Homeland Security? I think we need to be cautious of it. But the point is, even talking about it damages people's faith in our elections. And when you damage faith in elections, that's how democracies are ultimately destroyed, is when people don't believe their voice counts.
The prospect the president...
Okay. I'm 50-50. I'm 50-50. I am 50-50. Let's go here. This isn't 3 weeks ago. Interesting.
Well, you can watch PBS News live streaming coverage of President Trump's primetime address tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern on our website with context and real-time fact-checking from our partners at PolitiFact. That's at pbsnews.org/newshour. Now, for perspective on what the president is trying to achieve with tonight's speech, the limits of his authority, and the potential consequences for future elections, we turn now to Ty Cobb, an attorney who served as the special counsel during the first Trump administration. I spoke with him a short time ago. Ty Cobb, welcome back to the NewsHour.
My pleasure. Nice to be with you, Jeff.
Ty, you have described a broader pattern here. President Trump's focus on voting machines, his efforts to change mail-in voting, voter registration requirements, most recently his removal of members of the Election Assistance Commission. What does tonight's speech add to that picture?
Well, I think tonight's speech is intended to add the predicate that he needs to declare an emergency at or about the time of the elections. As you know, Steve Bannon and Todd Blanche have suggested that there will be ICE agents at the polls. I think that that's a virtual certainty. Whether that will include the National Guard or not, we don't know. But anything to intimidate minority voters, particularly immigrant voters, and also I think anything that allows them to try to seize voting machines, as Trump wanted to do in 2020, but Bill Barr explained to him there was just no basis for it. I think you will see him doing everything he can to try to prevent the peaceful transfer of power, the election of Democrats, and do whatever he can to remain in power and to keep his cronies in power so that he can continue doing what he thinks he's allowed to do as president, which is anything he wants.
President Trump has said in the past that he believes if Democrats win control of Congress in the midterms, that he'll be impeached. When you say that you believe he's intent on declaring a national emergency, what guardrails remain if the president does, in fact, use the power of the federal government to shape how the midterm elections are conducted?
I think the only real guardrail is, for people to get to the polls, to vote against the level of corruption and insanity and frivolity that we've seen, the type of conduct that has made the world more dangerous and that, has enriched President Trump to the tune of somewhere between, $4 and $8 billion during the time.
So once again, you've been given notice. You've been warned. You've been put on notice. I'm 50-50 if this thing goes down, or if it goes down in different sections of the country. And yeah, you run the risk of some violence if he tries to pull it. Nothing with this guy surprises me. This man is clearly having in early stages of dementia, and he's a power hungry despot. 3, 8, 5, 10, 94. Okay. There's that. Hey, if you're gonna go out here voting in November, y'all be safe out here, man. Keep your head in a swivel. Okay, let's continue with my next topic. What did I say? Okay, Colombia. But before we do Colombia, let's go here. There's another HBCU. What happened with this HBCU? What happened here? Listen, I'm going to forever keep kicking the backs of HBCUs and pit bulls.
Something is going on at Howard University. Something is going on. Howard is offering voluntary retirement and separation packages to about 600 eligible faculty and staff as the university tries to cut long-term costs. And remember, this was just weeks ago. More than 500 incoming students were abruptly disenrolled over unpaid balances shortly before the academic year. That caused a huge uproar. More than 200 students have since been reinstated, but now you have hundreds of students affected on one side and potentially hundreds of faculty and staff on the other. So what is happening behind closed doors at Howard? Howard appears to be under serious financial pressure, And if that is the case, its community deserves to know what is going on. People are depending on this HBCU for their education, their jobs, and their futures. They trust Howard. They deserve transparency, and they deserve answers. We're going to keep following this in my Lucky Lemon 7 newsletter on Substack. The link is in bio. Okay, breaking everyone into the Don Lemon Show newsroom. Something is going on at Howard University. Something is going on.
Okay,
Howard.
Okay. Let's go here. Oh, this looks interesting. All right. Shout out to wait, let me send to myself first. Let's do that. Shout out to my man Roland. All right, Mr. Davis, thank you. We're gonna go over it right now. Shout out to my man Roland. He sent me this breaking news, y'all. Breaking news. Oh no. More African chicanery. Passport bro chicanery. Let's go here. Okay, wait. Okay. Nana back at it again. Okay, let's go here. This just came in. Okay. Cheesy Pete's. Nana back at it again. Shout out to Nana. He stayed with it. Let's go.
People build stuff not knowing that it's going to go left. And here's one example of a situation where, it was just a group of guys traveling, having fun, having a good time. And then it just goes left. And then you start attracting people that are pedos, like Floyd, right? Pedo. You start attracting scammers like Austin Holloman, who is scamming his own community. Then you start attracting Jamo Jackson, who was like one of the worst people on YouTube. No wonder they took him down. Then you have Skylar DeRoyan, who is like crazy. Skylar had a lot of potential, but just stupidly blew it. I don't understand how such an intelligent man even found himself in this bullshit. And then now, I mean, those guys, compared to what we have now, I think those guys were far much better. Compare these guys to Jay Rello, NYC The Future, and now In the Streets. These guys make...
Now, if you don't know what happened with NYC The Future, oh my God. The woman he was dealing with accused him of trying to sleep with her younger sister, and she's underage. She confronted him on Razor Razor's live stream, and she was like, "You try to talk to my sister. You said she was beautiful. She's underage. I think she's like 14 or 15." And he was dealing with the older sister, which she's legal, but she was like, "You trying to," and you was trying to sleep with my younger sister. NYC The Future, right? But shout out to Me, Jap, and Taz. Me, Jap, and Taz were the only men that told you, and Elizabeth too. Shout out to Elizabeth, that told you had Black American men going overseas looking for young girls. When we said it's blasphemy, how could you? You're a problem. You're an enemy of the black man. No, but okay, come on, let's go.
Skylar and Jamo look like babies. These are crazies. And the other dude, what is his name? There's a guy, Big Boss. The Big Boss. These are some crazy, nasty people, man. And we need to pluck them. I'm using the word pluck. We need to pluck these people out of African society. We have to. We have no choice. I thought sometimes I look at this as entertainment. We come here to have fun. We enjoy ourselves. We joke about these things, but we shouldn't be joking about these things, man. We've gotten to the point where we should no longer be joking about these things. If we let this guy go, we're going to attract even worse people. People that are going to mess with 6-year-olds because they've done it before. Floyd Wallace did it. Babies that just came off diapers. And Floyd was doing things with them because Austin Holloman influenced him to travel to Brazil. And a group of black men on the internet gave him money to go ahead and do this. So all the people that give these people money, you're also part of the problem. You want to see the crash outs. You want to see the stupid behavior. You want to see this kind of things go down because that's how you want to entertain yourself while you're becoming a detriment to other people's societies. We are going to check them. I may not sound like the nicest person. I don't care. I'm not here on YouTube to be liked, man. Please find me in the streets with keys. Kenyans that are listening, I think if I'll go back and look at my analytics, but I'm sure Salute to M is optimistic. So I know my Nairobi people are in the house. Akinyi, everybody that is listening, let them dudes know, man. Find me some tough hombres. All right? Find me some tough hombres. I'm willing to pay. I'll pay any dollar. I am willing to pay. All right? I don't care about AdSense. AdSense won't pay that kind of money. I'm willing to pay good money to capture this man. So please capture the dude. When you capture him, put it on camera so that the whole world will see that that place is not an open field like a Bangkok. And then after that interrogation, I'm using the word interrogation. I'm picking my words right because this is YouTube. After that interrogation, send them off to the police office. Make sure it's a corrupted police department. So where we can add more money.
I just want to get to what happened.
2.0. I can be giving my efforts to Haiti right now because Haiti needs all the love it can get. But I've been dedicating most of my voice to stand in on the web, and it's not safe sometimes, some of the things that I say, but I put my own life on the line so that you can have your peace of mind in Nairobi. So for this trend to stop, because these are trendy people, it's a trendy culture. For this trend to stop, you need to make one example out of the flock. They are scary people. They get scared very quickly. If you don't make an example out of the flock, we are going to be in big, big trouble. You're going to start getting the worst of the worst, man. Like dudes that literally get out of prison, get a passport, and they're there in your country the next day.
Okay,
you don't put years to get there. So I'm going to build this up. 3 guys, 4 guys, 5 guys, build it up. We'll still abide by the rules and regulations of the country. Kicked out of Gecko. I was involved in that. Me and my homeboy, who is Kenyan. I won't put his name out there. But we were involved in getting him out of Gecko. And whatever it takes to get O'Shea the hell out of that place, we will do it.
Y'all pay attention. O'Shea, you on the clock, brother. O'Shea, they coming for you. O'Shea, they coming for you. Nana say they coming for you. O'Shea, they coming for you, bruh. Hey, there's 50 states here. 51 if you count Puerto Rico. Okay? Florida is popping. Texas is Texas. And I'm hearing good things about Tennessee. The Dakotas, the Carolinas, Wyoming. Kanye's in Wyoming. Bruh, it's time for you to leave. It's time for you to leave Africa. They want you up out of there. They want you up out of there. Come on, let's go.
And whatever it takes to get O'Shea the hell out of that place, we will do it. Because he started this problem. And then through him, it created this chain, and now we're having to deal with this problem. This is a cancer. These dudes are very dangerous people, what they're doing. Like culturally, what they're doing to us is worse than what Osama bin Laden did to these people on 9/11. Yes, I said it. These are terrorists. This is a very, very dangerous group of men who are abusing minors, who are terrorizing women, who are disrespecting your culture, and they are making Hollywood out of it. They're putting it on full display for the whole world to know that your country is a sex hub. That if you need to buy box, you can go into Nairobi, Kenya, and buy some box. We need to put a stop to it. We got no choice, man. There's no nice way to do this, because I told in the streets how to act while in Nairobi about 4 days ago. And over just that very day, he's done even worse.
Yes, I'm aware he lives in Dallas and has a pretty big house from what I was told. So nonetheless, Nana ain't over here acting up. I'm just saying, we're over there acting up.
It looks like he's gone, like I said in the beginning, he's become very belligerent. And as African warriors, we need to teach him a lesson. So my folks in Nairobi, Kenya, if you need funding, please send me an email. If you need funding to get the cars to move around, to be looking, if you need funding to buy gas in your car, to be looking, if you have ways to contact the restaurants that he's going to so that he's not served, if you know where he's picking up these women and prostitutes, get ahead of him. If I know it's going to cost money, I'm going to commit my money to this. So don't worry about the funding, the expenses.
Serious.
I'll do the Western Union. I'll pay for it. Get ahead of it. Frustrate the situation. Make it very difficult. Okay? And I will also, whoever emails me that wants to take this up, I will send you the address in Kilimani because we have the address now. We know where he is. Okay? We know exactly the building where he's in Kilimani. So we're going to give you the direction.
O'Shea, brother, they not playing with you. Get your ass up out of there. Come on back to America. Come on, join this FBA train before you get jammed up out there. Oh, they own his head top. He just told. Listen, I don't know. Maybe I don't take threats like this lightly. I don't think this is something he should overlook or disregard. The man said they know which building you're in. This man has said he's committed funds to make life hard for you, and he's openly said he wants you out of that country. Bruh, I don't know how many more signs do you need from the universe to tell you your time is up. You had a good run, pack it up, bring your ass back here to the States, and do it that way. These people not playing with him. They're not playing with him.
You're going to police with the police, okay? You go to the police, inform them about what is going on, because these are cultural and your Kenyan digital laws. This is a violation of your Kenyan digital laws. So we're not doing anything illegal here. These are a violation of your laws as currently constructed, okay? So you find a police that is willing to work with us, and you surround that building and monitor him. When he comes out, I want you to capture him. Capture him like a goat, man, and take him to the police station for him to make a statement.
Wow.
And do some interrogation so that we can use that interrogation in YouTube videos to tell people that this time we're not playing games anymore. We're done.
Wow.
We're done being nice. We're not playing games. This is a very hot season of the blacks, okay? The diaspora blacks and the African blacks. This is hot season right now. So we have no time to play these games, okay? You stay home and you stay around your own women. That is okay. Or go to Latin America or go to countries that have officially made this a business where it's legal.
I feel what he's saying.
Participate over there.
I feel what he's saying.
You're going to face some resistance doing this in Africa. And some of you, your noses are going to be blooded figuratively, right? And we will not be blamed for it. Because I can't be too nice beyond this. I told the man what the rules are. And he's openly disrespecting Kenyan people, Kenyan culture, Kenyan women. You guys saw the video, what I put up there. I didn't make this video. And I think the only way they listen is if we tighten the screws a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like this is YouTube. I can't say. I need to open a Rumble where I can officially say my things. I'm going to open a Rumble maybe next month. We're going to do a multi-stream to Rumble.
I hear what y'all saying. And then he not threatening the Chinese and the Japanese and the Europeans, the Brits, the French. You guys are all right. You guys are all correct. But what do black people do? African people do? We punch down. We never punch up. We as a collective, whether you're on that side of the diaspora or this side, we punch down on our people. We never punch up. He would have never said this to a European, a German, Russian, Slovakian, never. You wouldn't say this to a Brit. You wouldn't say this to an Asian. You wouldn't say this to a Japanese, Chinese, whatever. You guys are all correct. But since we're here, we're here now. Okay? But we're here now. And we said this for years. Don't go to these people's countries making their women look bad. Austin Holloman is the prime example. You made Brazilian women look loose, easy, fast. And they got his ass up out of there. What you're not going to do is go to a whole nother man's country and make his women look bad. Duh. But come on.
I'll bring the clips here because on Rumble, I can be myself. I can say whatever the fuck I want to say. on YouTube, you got to be nice so they don't take down your channel. You got to learn all this.
I don't see how. Who's gonna touch Nana? No one's gonna touch that dude. He's in his own community down there. And ain't nobody gonna touch that dude, man. I don't see what's gonna happen to him. What? Nobody's gonna put hands on him. Nobody's gonna put hands on Nana. Like, come on, stop.
Rules, of the game. And sometimes my words are being restricted. But this live stream is for Kenyans. Okay, I'm making this live stream for you. This live stream is for Kenyans. All the clips of this live stream, #Kenya. This is for Kenyans. You are the only ones that can take action. It's your country. I'm a friend of Kenya. Okay, so I can only help my friends as much as I can. But the rest of the business has to be done by you. And I'm willing to pay for the cost.
This is wild business.
The cost of capture, I'm going to pay. You don't have to worry about it. Okay, so I just need you to, and I'll send you the information.
Basically, in so many words, Nana is offering to help fund to kidnap O'Shea and take him to the cops. And this ain't America. So them laws over there is way different. Imagine willing to fund an operation to kidnap a black American in another country, in an African country, to take him to the cops. So to make him give a statement as to why he keeps promoting and bragging about him paying for sex with African women. That's a ballsy move. I don't know how many times you need to be told to leave. I don't know how many times you need to be told you're not welcome here. Your services are no longer required. Your money's no good here. Leave. You gotta tell me but once. But come on.
I just need you to find me.
Yes. Is that what he did? He put a bounty on O'Shea? Okay, he put a bounty on that. Okay.
Streets with keys. Okay? Find me in the streets with keys.
3 days later.
Yeah. So, as some of y'all seen, getting ready to leave out the club, a group of guys grabbed me with AKs. And so yeah. So yeah. So that's the way it go right now. I ain't really happy. I ain't gonna lie. I appreciate everybody who checked on me. Like I said, ended up at the police station. Don't have a bunch of stuff that somehow I misplaced it. I do want to say that the police, shout out to the police. They
No, sir. They relieved you of the items. They took your items from you. You didn't misplace nothing.
They did a great job. Yeah. They made sure that I wasn't harmed. So yeah, shout out to them. So yeah. Yeah, whenever I'm allowed to leave my Airbnb and yeah, whenever I'm allowed to leave, I'm gonna go ahead and just roll. So
is that right?
We straight though, so yeah. So that's where we at right now, man. I appreciate everybody. Yeah, shit happens. It ain't a trip, you know what I mean?
No, that's not shit happens. That's wow, that's insane. That is insane. Lord have mercy. Passport grannies. Nana out here wilding, boy. I ain't mad at him. I'm not mad at him. Anything else? Okay, that's Keys. He's talking about him. Okay. Why Colombian immigration denied this passport bro leader entry? So who would that be? We'll cover that. Oh, this is insane. Oh, oh no. Oh no. No. Why, Nana? Why? This popular YouTuber is struggling to get views. Oh no, he's on their neck. Let's go here.
has a channel with about 154K subscribers, but his videos are pulling like 4K and 14K views. That's nasty work, okay? Then he has another channel with almost 500K subscribers. And even over there, the views are super low. But anyway, O'Shea made a video about Abba talking about how Abba's views are falling off. And I was like, sir, are we sure we want to have this conversation? Are we sure? But anyway, O'Shea is acting unbothered, but he's so bothered by me. Okay, because how did Young Don suddenly get brought up into the conversation after I mentioned Young Don in my video about O'Shea yesterday?
And shout out to Abba, he's a genius. Like, he has the best commentary on YouTube. Like, way better than me for most issues. I
never understood why he glazes Abba and Preach the way he does. I understand you still mad at Fresh and Fit, and you chose sides and you roll with Abba and Preach, and Fresh is probably, or Fit is a bigger name now than he's ever been, if not more so. But okay,
his commentary is like A+. He's the best person that does commentary that I've ever seen. All right, and he just puts things in like so good of a perspective.
A little bit, we doing a little bit of glazing here.
Yeah.
I think you can put some respect on your name, OG. You know what I'm saying? But all right, okay, Abba, he definitely wanted to go.
Tell me why O'Shea posted Young Don in his video today. So after he saw that clip, it seemed as though he ran to his channel and added Young Don into the drama too. Okay, so technically he's trying to use Young Don to show Abba and Preach that Young Don is doing better than them, but he's just using him as a pawn because he only posted him because I posted him. Okay.
The celebrity junk. I've been seeing y'all crying in the comments. Please stop talking about my daddy, Abba. He's my baby daddy. So I just really been kind of getting tired of it until something else new blows over. And to be honest, I don't hate these guys. I know you guys think that I'm trolling them and I'm making up all kind of funny stuff about them. Like, you know, look at this album cover here. We got Abba Kelly, 12 Claps album on No Condom Records. You know, I've been having my fun. The Dusty and Rusty podcast, him and Anton work. After this scandal has happened, where have they fallen? Okay, let's look. Damn, this guy's crying too. 168. Justice, 171. That's extremely low for them. AI will replace you, 231. Rich mother realizes son and husband are leeches, 275. Mom invites son's bully to his birthday, 245. We're not seeing anything in the 500 range. Since you add,
I'm just here for
should have really picked up on it, and it didn't.
Okay, so this is a part where I wanted to play, and then I'm gonna bring his channel up to put it in perspective to see what he's doing. Right?
Yes, and please get the likes up, please and thank you.
Facing the same problems that he talked about with Abba. Okay, if you go to his video tab, he posted this video. This guy has 500,000 subs. He posted this video an hour ago, 1.8K. Okay. 12 hours ago, 28,000. His Drewski video, 45K. That's slightly better, but that's horrible. I mean, every once in a while, you need one video to go up to 60 to 70,000, right? Maybe 100,000, because he has 500,000 eyes that will receive each video that he posts.
Not necessarily. We all know that if you're sub to your whatever, you don't always get notifications if you're a sub to somebody. So that's sketchy. I don't think all 500,000 are getting notifications. I just, no, not the way we know how YouTube works. But let's continue.
This video yesterday, 14,000 views. All his 2 days ago, the two videos he did combined was about 59,000 for two videos that he posted yesterday. So days like that, he probably ends up posting about 3 videos to make up for it, right? You go back down, 56,000. It takes a lot of days for his views to climb up to the 50,000 range. The Thailand story, this guy's story that is going viral in the Passport Bro space, 50,000, 22,000, 27.
So that's narrative there. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. These thumbnails are just ridiculous. This is a crazy ass thumbnail. Okay, let's go here. Let's go here.
Let me add some context to it. So it looks like this was the last live stream of Austin Holloman. They went to some restaurant in Malaysia where he says it's much cheaper. And this was his reaction when he got a $70 bill. So let's go.
How was that $70?
Because mine was 110, and then I had a smoothie, and then the water, and then your 2 Long Islands. It makes sense.
The smoothie and the water cost that much?
Yeah.
What the fuck? Fucking water and smoothies like $15.
Yeah. Oh, the smoothie only 19 ringgit. Yeah. The smoothie is 19 ringgit and water is 3 ringgit.
What the fuck?
How much does it say the smoothie?
I mean, I guess so.
My water was 3. Your water was $20.
Yeah, my long.
Your water was 14.
110 is $26 or 27, let's say. Mine is 24. So yeah, that would put it at $51. $51 was the alcohol, and I had remember I just said I was like, oh, the drinks went to that. I didn't think water in a fucking smoothie was gonna cost $20. That means two bottles of water in a smoothie costs just as much as a Long Island. What the fuck? That's crazy as hell.
And if I give her a step, it won't work because it's just in dollars. I want one.
What the fuck? Bro, I've never paid that much for water in this city, ever.
You want a drink?
They said, imagine being a woman and your man complaining about water after we leave our dad's house and move out of the country. Yeah, the niggas that yeah, no, that's that American mentality shit. That's that American shit. I told you in America, we got a waste your money culture. Like, just spend all your money. That's the, you cool if you spend all your money.
And it's not like he complains about it every single time.
I penny pinch. That way I have extra money. Motherfuckers that go around just spending money don't have money.
Oh, it's true. Oh, it's true.
Yeah, no, the people that's always outside, oh, that ain't nothing, that. Before you know it, you be like, hey, let's go buy a new DJI Pocket 4. Oh, you don't have $400. But you always buying fucking Ciroc.
That is so true. And that, that is Southern African tradition. For real.
Yeah,
Namibia, South Africa, Botswana.
That whole culture of spend all your money, that shit is stupid.
So your man went to oh my God, your man went to Africa to get himself a boar. You guys know what a boar is? Huh? Your man went to Africa to get himself a boar, man. That chick is not Namibian. She's South African. She's South African. There's a lot of South Africans that kind of cross into Namibia, you know? She doesn't even have an African last name. She's, you know. But anyway,
Okay. Jeez. Okay. Did I miss anything? Okay. All right, let's leave. Ay. Okay. Okay, let's go to Colombia. Colombia is under attack for different reasons. Now, I've been in 2 earthquakes in my time since I've been living in California. 2. They were and they were 3s. Like, they were not 4s, but they were 3, 2, 3, 5, something like that. Okay, so these earthquakes that Colombia has been going through, this shit looks like a damn movie. This looks insane. Once again, I've been in 2 earthquakes. This is frightening. This is a 7.4.
Dios mío. Dios mío, Señor. Dios mío, Señor.
Natural.
Padre eterno, Padre santo, Padrecito lindo. Ayúdenos, Dios mío, Dios mío.
Yeah, homeboy about to start crying.
Dios mío, lindo.
Yeah, he don't want to die. I get it. The crane operator, y'all. Oh my God. The crane operator in the midst of a damn 7.4 earthquake. My God. If it's one time it's okay to shit yourself, this is it. That is insane. Holy cow. Let's go. We got more footage. That shit looks like it looks fake. That's how crazy it looks. It looks fake. It looks fake. Look at this building.
Breaking news overseas, and at least 111 people have died and many others are trapped after a powerful earthquake hit western Colombia. Buildings have crumbled and trees flattened as thousands of people were forced to flee.
Jeezy Pete's. Wow, was that a natural earthquake? That's insane. Okay, I can't watch anymore. I don't want to see any more people get hurt like that. Okay. That's all I got. That's all I got. That's all I got. I'm gonna get out of here. Tomorrow's my first day back on campus. So stoked. Nervous but stoked. All right, y'all enjoy the rest of y'all's night. I'll catch y'all tomorrow.
One of the ops rigs to catch my taste, put him in chase. Treat me like a bitch, look like a dog, double bitch. Talking all my